Hi. Do I look fierce? This one's called Mayan Perspectives on Time. And even though this is supposed to be a Chinese New Year dragon, it looked kind of Mayan to me. The journal is from Sunday, 4/18/2010. And the Mayan day was one wind. A new cycle, or Trecena, I don't know if that's how you say it, starts with the one day of the Mayan calendar. The one has such power and force, it imprints the whole 13-day cycle with its energy underlying. Wind. Look it up. Live links are provided with the scribed transcript. Perhaps you too will begin to get the feel of the energies the Mayans were tracking with their marvelous calendar. We have the whole wrong idea about time, largely based on our calendar system of tracking. Time is not real, the way we view it, any more than space is real, the way we view it, carved up into countries and states and the like. Ask any bird flying overhead how real any state boundary is, and she'll tell you you're nuts. What state boundary? What's a state? How is it bounded? This way of thinking, to divide creation into bits and separate pieces, such as minutes and states and countries and the like, was used with evil intent to rob the native peoples of their birthright, their place on the land, with the land. No, it's not the little people, the settlers and explorers who formed the evil intent, but we're manipulated. We need to begin seeing that. Turn brother against brother is their way. The whole calendar system is yet another way of dividing us out from our contact, communion with the earth and nature. Not that the earth and nature are separate, of course. When we've been fed a certain line, a way of thinking about, of conceiving a thing since birth, and even through many lives, we tend to adopt it as our own. Well, of course, and well, duh. That's part of the manipulator's plan. Oh, they're smart, it's true, but we're smarter still. And with so many awakening, rising up out of the old mess, the old stew they created for us, they're beginning to have a hard time controlling the herd. Well, good. So, here's a link. If you want to get unprogrammed to their way of manipulating our concept of time, watch this lecture. I just lost my place. Watch this lecture or any of the lectures available on the site. It's a good one, Mayan Magics. I don't buy their whole line of reasoning. No one has a monopoly on truth, but this is a really good unprogramming site. It'll make you think, make you see in new ways, if you're open to that. Some are frightened to step out of the box. They think they've got things going pretty good now, in most cases, and they're so attached to thinking themselves to be this physical being, that brings on fear. Why? Because the physical being, anything physical actually, can be messed with, can be altered. They don't want that. People want the status quo, their comfort zone. Well, not really. I challenge that. That's just more of the programming we're being fed. It's not in the best interests of the controllers, the manipulators, to have us wake up. Then they'll be discovered, and all their perfidy, all their darkness shown brightly for the masses to see. Then they'll be out of power. Can't let that happen. Oh no, and oh not. Poor manipulators. Their day is over. They just don't want to admit it yet. But it's happened already, you see, my bright starlights. For whatever reason, and I don't propose to know that, we are awakening, and it's massive. First by ones, then by twos, and then threes, moving on, we are awakening. We are arising out of their soup, their miasma they took long ages to weave for us. It's weakening, coming undone at the edges, here and there, now in the middle, begins to unweave. Poor manipulators. They had their heyday, their golden time, where they reigned and they ruled us and could have cared for us, but instead they chose power and manipulation. Due to their greed being in head, not in heart, they went left when they should have gone right, to the heart. For there's power there too, but of a completely morphing and different kind. Well, too bad for them, I say. It's not time to do what they did, though, and take the head route. Oh, no, no. We've seen what that does, where it leads, when we split out from heart on a breeze blowing through, promising riches and ease if we do this or that. Well, my friends, time to wake up, for we've been there. We know that route. Oh, we're not lily white, so don't think quite so highly of you. You've done this too, though maybe in other lives it matters not. That is still you. Hello, wake up! Let's get out of this time-bounded, state-bounded mess and this net they've created for us. Time's a-wastin', as has been said. Time is now. There's no past and no future. Instead, there's just this now that you've got, that no one can take from you, lest you surrender it to them for bread, clothing, housing, money in bank, paper in wallet, whatever. Stop this nonsense. Wake up, I say. That's all an illusion created for purpose of manipulation of you and your progeny till kingdom come, which it won't, lest you wake up and realize, see through this bunk. Start thinking your own self. Stop letting them do it. So wake up, fellow travelers. Your power awaits, as does your throne. Sitting vacant there till you ascend it, take scepter and rule your own ground, your dominion. What is your dominion that you rule, at least in potential? It's your life, your very own. No one else's, my friend. That's a ruse to get us fighting amongst. Leave them be. Everyone has the right to rule kingdom their own. Not up to you. Lay off and leave be. Go back home, home within heart. That's where this rebellion starts, right here in the kingdom of heart. See you there.